Hey you guys, this is Quint601. I'm back here with another video really quickly, and I want to give a little public announcement, word of advice, whatever the case may be, um, for our suburban white sisters. I want to give a public announcement to you guys because I feel like that for the most part, our white sisters that are from the lower end of society, and I don't want to just say poor people or anything like that, but I'll just say for the girls to be in the trailer parks, for the girls to be hanging around Keisha and them in the hood, um, hanging around the girls from the projects that's running around in the streets and stuff like that. They may have picked up on this probably by the age of like 13, so by 14, 15, 16, they already know somewhat how to carry themselves where they may get their ass whooped, but at least they would be defending themselves in the process, or at least have enough backup to um, have that ass whooping wouldn't be so severe. But suburban white women, I have noticed this about you guys for a couple of years now that you guys are trying to adapt this persona and this attitude as if like you're tough, you're rough, you've been in the streets, you've been in a couple of fights, you have spent a couple of nights in jail, and you don't have too much to lose. But the fact is, you do have a lot to lose. That's why you're sub in the suburbs of whatever your city is. See, I am addressing something that I saw a video that I just thought that was funny as fuck, and I laughed my ass off because it was just so fucking funny. And see, let me just go ahead and break this down for you, okay? I don't know how many of you guys have seen the video of the black woman and white woman and Comcast payment center line. They got into a fight or whatever. It's on World Star Hip Hop, that website or whatnot. I'm gonna put the link in this below in this video for y'all to go and see it because the shit is, to me, is fucking funny, but at the same time it's sad. Um, Let me just go ahead and explain this situation to you. So if you yourself, the suburban white woman that I know that is not going to that has a lot to lose, you're not going to want to sit in jail for 2 nights or whatnot like that. You're not going to have anything on your record because you're worried about your image. You're worried about what people are going to say about you and your kids, and how people are going to look at you in your neighborhood when you walk outside to get your paper off your lawn in the morning. So let me tell you what to do when you encounter this situation. When you go out somewhere and you're trying to pay your cable bill, better yet, I don't even know why you're at the payment center any motherfucking way, because most cases you're not even going to be dealing with the damn bills anyway, and if you are, you're probably going to pay them bitches online. But let me go ahead and give you a word of advice just in case you have to do this. If you're out running around doing errands and you just thought about that you forgot to pay the cable and you stopped by the center to pay the cable, let me go ahead and tell you what you need to do when you're in this situation. If you walk into, okay, any checkout line, I don't care if it's um, Comcast Payment Center, or if you at your local supermarket and you're walking and you're in the line or whatever, when you see a child in line, I don't care if it's a black child, white child, Latino, Chinese, whatever the fuck it is, I don't care. When you see a child in line, trust and believe that there is a parent somewhere within the vicinity where they can see their child in line. So when it's their time, they're just gonna slide right on by you, be like, "This is my son. He's holding a spot. I had to walk back and get something real quick, so he was holding our spot here." You don't take it upon yourself and say because this person is a child that they are not conducting business, because you don't know what's going on there. So it's better yet for you to just, because that child was standing there and you know that child was standing there and their parent slide beside you and get in front of you so they can handle their little business, go on by their business, it's better for you to just go ahead and just let that happen and let them have a good day and you as well. Because when you try to act like what this woman did in this video, then that's when you get fucking Maypop knocked upside your fucking head and you get your ass whipped to the point where, like old girl did on this bitch, she started with her sunglasses on top of her head, but wore them bitches over her eyes and shaded this bitch while she was throwing those southpaws on her, and she whooped her ass. And see, this is what got me. It's like, so, like I said, the suburban white woman has been pulling it for some years now that I've noticed. Like this white woman, she could have clearly just called security and just had them to handle the situation and defuse it, or whatever the case may be, or just say, okay, bitch, fine, go ahead and go on. it's not that big deal. But she had the nerve to push this woman, this black lady, and I don't care if she was black, Latino, or the white woman. You were wrong for kicking and you were wrong for pushing. But what you should have done when you kicked, you should have pushed and took off fucking running. You should have kicked her and pushed yourself up off of her and took off running out that damn door. Because when she kicked off that first shoe, that should have been a clue. When she kicked off the second one, it should have been a cloud of smoke from you burning, hauling ass up out of there, running, try to get your life and save your life. Because clearly she just slayed your life. She just whooped your ass in the middle of Comcast. Funny shit. But anyway, I just thought that was funny, and I had to do a quick video on this because you don't do that in public. You don't do that in public. You don't mess with somebody's children. Children. You don't do that. And just because somebody's child is in line, and you may think that that child is not conducting any business. Like I said, I've seen plenty of black people do this. I've seen plenty of white people do this. I've seen them leave anywhere from their children to their elderly parents that should be in hospice and not being in line whatsoever. I've seen people leave their parents and leave their children in line that they had to run back and go grab an item because they forgot. And the normal person would just slide to the side and be like, okay, even though you hold up the fucking line, okay, let me go ahead and get your ass out of the way to oppose to causing a scene. But the suburban white woman in this video, she had to cause a little bit of scene and get into an argument and act like she was about that life, like she was about spending a couple of nights in jail, and she got her ass served to her because clearly she just southpawed this woman to death. And the only thing she could do was like scream and holler and back up against the damn wall, honey. She didn't even try to duck or anything, and she almost wore her out her flip flops. Child, that shit was funny. But anyway, this is Quentin 601, and I'm gonna post this video real soon, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow because there's a couple of things I want to address as well, um, with TV shows because I've been watching TV shows. I've been watching The Walking Dead, The Americans. Um, I've been watching so much shit that I really have lost count on a lot of the stuff. But I'm gonna go back and um, do like a overall review of everything, especially like the Walking Dead, and just go ahead and clock this whole season, season 3, and I'm gonna do the Americans. I'm gonna catch up on that. So I'm gonna come back with some new videos. So this is 601. You guys keep watching for me. Keep looking at my videos. Subscribe. Send your friends to my channel, and peace.